Hi, my name is Adrian Valentine and welcome to my Sunday review. Today I want to talk about The Light Between Oceans by Stedman. Alright, let's talk. Let me start off by saying, wow. I've never read a book that's had me tear up before. And that isn't by sheer chance, no. The emotional reaction I had to reading this novel comes straight from the writing. This is one very powerful narrative. Stedman is a Western Australian author who now lives in London as a full-time writer. When her agent pitched this book to publishers, there was actually an auction for the rights to it. For a first-time book, that's unheard of. Publishers all over the world wanted to get their hands on it, and that's because it's so internationally relatable. What it boils down to is a story about people. The main characters, who will soon be played by Michael Fassbender and Alicia Vikander, are Tom and his wife Isabel. Tom is a war hero from World War I who suffered in the trenches and now keeps his past a steadfast secret. After returning from the war, he decides to recluse himself on the remote island of Janus, where he tends to a lighthouse. He only gets shipped back to the mainland once every 3 years, and that's only to renew his contract. After one fateful trip back, he meets his wife Isabel, who decides to live with him in seclusion. Just the two of them in their own little world on this isolated island. These two are mad for one another. The way their romance is written is actually very playful and realistic. Tom and his wife Isabel end up spending years on this planet alone, trying to have children so that they can complete this little family unit. But Isabel keeps having miscarriages. One day, a baby washes up on shore. And that's when a choice has to be made. They can pretend the baby is theirs, take it for their own, unaware if there's a grieving mother out there, or they can report the whole thing, give the baby back to the world, and just hope for the best. And that's where the story begins. What's fascinating about this novel is that each character has a very in-depth backstory, even the most auxiliary ones, and it's by exploring these backstories that the reader begins to understand how complicated this decision can be. Tom Sherborne is an ethically flawless man, and this characterization is delivered through numerous examples of his attention to law. He has many medals from the war, he has put his own life in danger for others, and he has committed himself to Isabel through and through. He is the personification of morality. And here he has a mourning wife who could potentially find peace in life by taking care of this child that has no one else. Your own moral compass will be tested with this novel as more and more is revealed. The motivation for what each character does becomes painfully evident by the scenes that Stedman paints. Also, Stedman's illustration of the characters are delivered in a very natural and seamless way. The reader can't help but feel strong emotions for them and worry about how their stories will unravel. This book is about human connection and what is deserved. Who has a right to another, and to what extent can they push that right? And who's to blame when everything goes into disarray? At the end of it all, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say that Stedman gives justice to the world that she creates by not bastardizing it with cliches. This story is immersive and real. It will pull at your heartstrings, it will make you think about things in a different way, and the juxtaposition between the land and these characters is phenomenal. The ocean is rigorous, the tides are unpredictable, and at the end of the day, things always wash up on some shore somewhere. All in all, I give it a 4.8. I highly recommend you check out this book. Thanks for watching my review. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think Tom and Isabel should have done in the comments below. I also have a website, avvalentine.com. Please check it out for more book reviews, travel blogs, and short stories. Good talk.